Commissioned in 1943, the USS Yorktown was the 10th aircraft carrier built for the U.S. Navy. And today we're going to give you guys a quick tour and show you what it's like to board with a wheelchair. When boarding the ship, you'll notice that wheelchair users have their own separate entrance as well as a designated elevator. From here you'll take the elevator to the hangar deck, which is the main entrance for other guests. And while we don't show you everything that the hangar deck has to offer, there are several aircraft, a flight simulator, a movie theater, a lot of just cool exhibits, and there's also beautiful views of the harbor. And the museum does offer guided tours, but I believe if you wanted I could get Jace to give you guys a tour.
Hi guys, I hope you liked the video.
One of the exhibits on the hangar deck that I'd highly recommend is the Medal of Honor Museum, and I didn't record much because I want you guys to see that for yourself, but it's something that is really cool and a lot of neat history, so definitely check it out. Here we are again getting onto the wheelchair designated elevator, and we've taken it up to the flight deck, which offers several more aircraft and some beautiful views of the harbor and the bridge. The flight control tower that you see here is really cool and definitely something you should check out if you can, but to my knowledge it's not wheelchair accessible. You have to keep in mind that this ship was built in 1943 and it was built for war, not necessarily to be wheelchair accessible. But I do commend the museum. They have done a great job of making as much of the ship accessible as possible, so we certainly appreciate that. The USS Yorktown is definitely the main attraction of the museum, but it's certainly not the only thing to see. For example, the Vietnam experience is probably one of our favorite things to see and do. You'll notice in the Vietnam experience that the boardwalk is a little bumpy, but they're trying to make the experience authentic, and I certainly appreciate that. But the whole thing is just so cool to see, and there's so many things to do, you definitely got to check it out while you're there. We also recommend seeing the Yorktown by water, and you can do that on the Charleston water taxi, which will take you from the Charleston side of the harbor over to the Mount Pleasant side and back. And we have taken Braden's wheelchair on there, so it is somewhat accessible. But we appreciate you guys for watching, and as always, if you have any questions or any comments, reach out to us. We appreciate it. Thank you guys.